I don't know if you can see me, so I finally saw the Meg. After all these weeks, people have been talking about it. It's like the perfect 90s B movie. I just saw it, and it is the perfect, like, 90s shark movie that didn't come out in the 90s. It is like Deep Blue Sea, but I think a little bit smarter. Deep Blue Sea is really stupid. Essentially, Jason Statham is a superhero. Everybody on the ship that he is with, or this marine biology science lab, is the weakest, most cowardly person ever, and they make him do everything, which is kind of funny. And he is so good at everything that everyone's like, why would I risk my own skin when this guy can do it better? I'm trying to see if I get my life better. And it's funny, they had such stereotype roles, like every one of these movies, like Godzilla, the 2014 one, was like this. And oh, what other movie was I thinking? But they have the old Asian guy who's leading the expedition or science trip or whatever it is, who's like the wide old Asian man it's always reminds me of, who's that actor? The Last Samurai. Ken Watanabe. Ken Watanabe. It's like the Ken Watanabe role where he's the wise old Asian guy. And nobody believes that this science discovery could take place without the wide Asian lead guy explaining to the audience the discovery and why man should not mess with nature. And then Jason Statham is always the dumb action hero who agrees with that guy. And then you have the stereotypical selfish narcissist who wants to go along with the expedition in spite of everything that's been said to him and blah, 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 which is played by Rainn Wilson, who was very funny. I loved everything about him. He was hilarious. The only things I don't like in this movie, I hate Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose, in everything that she is in, she's only in it to look cool. She's supposed to be a scientist that dresses like a punk rock star. If she is supposed to be a scientist, why not make her look like a scientist? Or cast anybody else on Earth. And then they had they have that action movie like Black Roll where the guy's supposed to just be scared of everything and say exaggerative things. And it reminded me of the role of LL Cool J in Deep Blue Sea. The guy who didn't sign up for this. This wasn't in his contract. He makes this type of jokes all the time. And they have the little kid who's a snarky little kid. And they have the funny romance that doesn't work at all that's going on. So it has all these funny B-movie things that don't bother me really. The only thing that really bothered me was Ruby Rose. Just because everybody fit like a character of a 90s cliche. And then she's just a scientist that looks nothing like a scientist. At least in the older movies, if they had the attractive scientist she would wear a lab coat or something. Anyway, that's my only complaint. This movie's fun. It's dumb. The dialogue is hilariously stupid. But it's surprisingly a better movie than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it was going to be too stupid. But it's not too stupid. It's stupid, but not too stupid. So, I highly recommend it. Finally saw it.